Sorry if I'm being a bit quiet. I know how to sort out because I have a cold. But I thought it was that time I helped you guys out, and I tell you guys the story about how I almost died and how to deal with your cold if or when you have one. So we're gonna start with this story and then move on to how to deal with cold. So I was maybe 9 or 10. My whole family caught a cold, that's including me. And my mom, my brother, and my 3 sisters. And I saw them. We all working hard to get rid of it. They were like having vitamins, eating food, drinking a lot of water. Me, on the other hand, I just thought it will pass eventually. So I didn't really even think about how I had a cold. How this was like, whatever. And then this happened. So a few days later, my cold went away. I'm like, alright, everything's back to normal. Everyone else's cold went away. So then everything is back to normal, right? Wrong. Everything is not back to normal. My cold didn't go away. We thought it did, and all my cold did was mutated into something worse. Because the next day, I was just minding my own business, playing video games on my tablet, and then this happened. I got this splitting headache, and I'm like, oh my gosh, ow. So I got a drink of water, and I felt fine. So I got back to playing my game, when all of a sudden, again, boom, a splitting headache. That's odd. So I drink some water, I feel fine. I go back to the game, boom, again, headache. So I drink some water, it's gone, I'm good. I got back to the game, and then again, and I'm doing literally again, boom, a splitting headache. So this time, I go get a drink of water, but it doesn't go away. No. You know, I got a drink of water this time. It didn't go away. Not for a second. So I just tried to deal with it until it gets so bad. It hurts that I'm crying. And I was like, bro, this is gonna be fine. You just get off the tablet. And like, no, I'm pretty sure it's not because I'm on a tablet. So you'll be fine. Just out tablet, you'll be fine. Like, listen, mom, I need you to help me. Whatever this is, it's not because of the tablet. But no, this is not in the tablet. Well, soon enough, I stand up and fall over. And that's when I'm like, okay, something's wrong. So she took me to the hospital. She threw me in the car. I tried, but I fell over. I couldn't walk. So she had like carry me to the car and get me buckled. And then she drove to the hospital. She's like, hey, can you walk in? And I try. No, I can't walk. So she runs inside, then a few minutes later I was out with another guy who has a wheelchair, and I get in the wheelchair. They wheelchair me into the hospital, and then I'm in the hospital in the waiting room, and then eventually they call my name, so they take us back to this nice hospital room, and the doctor comes in and says, "Hey, I need your RV IV, so you can look at my blood and see what's wrong." So I went like this, and I just pass out. So he gives me IV, and I don't know what's wrong with me. No idea. They call in the specialist, woman doctor. She looks at my blood and says, "Listen, I don't know what's wrong with it. His blood looks fine. But looking at him, I can tell there's something wrong. I don't know what it is. I have no idea." And now I'm really dying. I'm suffering death. There's a 1 in 100 chance that I will survive. 190, 99 chance. One, I will survive. 99, I'm gonna die. Like, that's how bad it is. And so then I am basically now dying. She has no idea what's happening. No one knows what's happening. And basically it's like, alright, man, I'm like, listen, we have a few things. We have a lot of, not you. We have a lot of methods, countless methods. And unfortunately, we only had time to give him one. If we give him the wrong medicine, he's going to die. So she just basically guesses at that point. I'm asleep right now. Still suffering to death. And she gives me medicine. And then I'm crossed. Either I'm going to live or I'm going to die. Not both. Like that is black and white right there. Obviously, there's a gray area and stuff, but that one is gonna be black and white, kind of. Awesome age. So the next morning, I wake up, and she did give me the wrong medicine, kind of. I'm not dead. Medicine gave me not cure me, but it did expand my life by a little longer. So I was gonna live longer. I still was dying though. So the nurses and the specialist doctor, they're all trying to figure out what's wrong with me. She's surprised that she gave me something that would help, but not save me. So then I'm still suffering death. I'm not eating anything. I'm vomiting. And I just can't even walk. Yeah, so it's pretty insane. And I'm still in pain and stuff. And I'll tell you what the problem is at the end of the story. And then after that, I'll tell you how to deal with your cold. Sorry. So then, eventually, she's like, wait. Wait, I don't know. So they searched at me, and they gave me the right medicine. And this time, I survived. So I'm not gonna die more, but I still have some problems that I need to deal with. So they're searching on my back and my arm. I don't remember which one they did first. I know I interviewed twice. I think it was first on my back. I don't know what they did on my back. And then sometimes it was on my arm, I think. I don't know. Basically, on my back, my back. That's working on my arm right there. I see the white spot, not the brown spot. The white spot, that is actually a scar from what they did the second time. So the first time, I honestly didn't know what they were doing. The second time, they drilled a hole in my arm and put a tube in it, and the tube connected to my heart. It kept blood pumping. So then, I went to surgery. I was alive. I was not going to die, but I was going to live a pretty sucky life. And they didn't keep me there and nurse me back to health. So, I was staying in the hospital for 8 days. Day 1 was the day I went there. Day 2 was the day they did the surgery. So on day 3, I was actually feeling alright. I was not dead. She gave me the medicine in time. And then, a lot of friends visited me. I honestly don't remember all of them. I think on day 3 was the time I fell asleep. So I fell asleep. I woke up with my sisters to come. And so basically, I fell asleep, and right as I come, that's when I entered the room. Like, hey, hey. Like, hey, you like some mac and cheese? I hate mac and cheese. I liked it back then, but now I just really hate mac and cheese. So back then, I just like, hey, you like some mac and cheese? I'm like, oh, thanks, but I'm not really hungry. And then I just passed out, then almost immediately, I'm like, hey, when did you guys get here? Kind of awful, kind of funny. I barely remember this. My mom can tell the story better than me, honestly. So then, on the 4th day, there was bring a dog in. They had dogs the dogs come in, they're sad, they help cheer the person up. And then I don't remember. Then has Ron. And then Ron was the dog that lives with everyone. I think there's a boy dog in. I think Buzz or something, but they never did. For some reason, they got a nurse in without a dog. And she had to stop with me and talk to me. That was sad. That was nice. It was seriously nice. and then after that, it was day 5. I was alive, still, in pain, still sick. They had me pee into a cup and they tested my pee. And then on day 5, day 6. On day 6, they brought me some food, and I actually was oh my gosh, thank you, I needed this, guys. I didn't eat for 5 days straight. 5 days I didn't eat. They're here, have a popcorn. I don't want to, my stomach can't take it. Just try and eat. Fine. Try to eat it, I vomited it all back up. But, yeah, day 6, now I have eggs and bacon, and I'm oh my gosh, thank you so much. On day 6, I was feeling well. I was starving, not eating for 5 days. So then I ate it, and then, this is funny. Well, I ate it, they brought a different dog in. See the dogs? I think it was there's a female nurse and a female dog named Ellie. So she brought Ellie in and said, hey, this is Ellie. And I followed down to pet Ellie. And Ellie, the dog, tries to steal my bacon. That was funny. But, yeah. Yeah, then basically, a while after that, and Ellie leaves, and basically the day was pretty normal, I think. Yeah, this happened. I fell asleep, but I just kept passing out a lot, basically. When it's how my body has to heal better. And I woke up, I saw, several boys right here, and other boys right here. I did not know them, but I forgot who they were. And I saw someone else right here in front of me. And what's up?
What are you doing?
In a video.
Oh, sorry.
So then I looked at who it was, and it actually my old crush,
Ew.
and that was really funny. She basically came and brought me ice cream because went to like giving me gifts that I was not feeling well. And I think the same day, maybe it's day 7, one of those days my uh, two my friends came. Really brought me. And they didn't even, I didn't want anything. They had my hands like, hey, I think that I know you're sad, but I'm gonna try to cheer you up. And I don't mean to be sad they didn't give me anything. They just most of them did fine. Maybe it was the monkey I got from them. I don't know. Yeah, so the animal monkey. I don't want them. I don't remember if it was for my birthday or if it was from when I was sick. Um, in the hospital. Anyway. So then back to that. Alright, day 8, I had to leave, but I didn't get to leave right away. I woke up, I think my friends came. He was my Sunday school teacher came, and he brought the best gift of them all. He brought a bag of my favorite food, potato chips. And then later my other friend came, who most of y'all I just don't know anymore. Most of y'all I'm not friends anymore. This one guy I think I'm friends with, so he was like 9 or 10 back then, a bit younger than me, so hold on. I don't remember. But now he's like 14. Yeah, I'm older than him. No, 16, he's 14. Anyways. So then he got me a Lunchable. I was like, for it. And then after him, I got to leave. The nurse came in and said, sit down, said, alright, so here's I can go. You can go home, but first, this. So there's no, here's the home. I forgot to mention this. When this is on my arm, I had this huge band-aid, like, that big on my arm. Like, that big, that wide, that it was huge. And there's a little hole in it. And that's what the tube was. The tube that went in my arm and my heart. That's what the tube was. So then basically, so then came home, but in a month, when our nurses was going to come over to the house, and then I had to disconnect, take off the band-aid, and then put a new one on. So like, okay, that's fine. So I went home, and then a while later, my physical teacher came again just to say hello, like chat at me. That's fine. And then a month later, the nurse came. And oh my gosh, this is awful. The band-aid was so sticky. You know how normally I just had to like trim off? It hurts, right? Yeah, but we do it. This way, I had to rip it off. It was worse than the normal one. It was so bad. I wanted to rip it out, like, and then it floated off. It's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, this really hurts though. So, take it off, and it's like, great. Now I had to find another one. This is the month. So you find another one, and then, alright. Now I'll come back in another month. So the reason I should do this was we had to keep the tube on in my arm for a while. But there's not bacteria hang out there. There's all the community bacteria away from the tube, so the bacteria can get to my heart. Yeah, that's what she was doing. And then this happened. So then Another month passed, and she came. She disconnected the band-aid, or I disconnected it. I took it off of her like heck. And she applied a new one. Said, "No, wait, this is the last one. And then next time I come, I'll take it off and you'll be healed." Yay. So she left. And she came back. Say, actually, we're gonna put one more on. So so I took it off, put a new one on. She left again, and then another month passed. She came back, and this is the same part. So I was taking it off, like, gosh, this hurts so bad. She's like, "Come on, yeah, this." If I get it off, she's like, "Wow, honestly, I'm impressed. I know adults. Oh, I know adults who have had to wear those band-aids, and you handle it better than most of them." I was like 9 or 10 back then. Whew. So then, no, not 16. And then said, "Alright, now, this doesn't hurt unless you listen to me." Okay. Okay, that isn't, I had to hit you. That will hurt right at it unless you try hands. So I want you to hold on to hand, like, okay. Like, on my hand, like, when I say go, I want you to squeeze it. Like, and just get it. Like, I want you to squeeze it as hard as you can. I'm like, okay. Like, 1, 2, 3, go. I squeeze it on her hand as hard as you can, and she pulls the tube out. That's what it's not like. So it's not like I'm looking. No way, as she's pulling the tube out. And she puts the band-aid over, and as she pulls out, she's like, and honestly, it didn't hurt. I did find something to move around or hurt, but like, no, nothing hurt. It didn't hurt at all. So then, finally, I was cured. After a month, it was band off, and I was fine. Almost. I'm not cured yet. Also, a lot of pressure built up here and popped. So I had bad vision for a while. Like, there's a TV right there. Like, right there. There's a TV there. I went to watch TV. I couldn't look there. I had to look like this. I was seen out of there, not out of there. So obviously, I needed to be like this, not like this. Because of all the pressure that built up and then popped after I was cured. So I had an eye patch for a month. But it's fine. I survived. Now I can fine. Whew, yeah. So, that is like how I almost died. And I told you guys to tell you what the problem was at the end of the story. Problem was my cold that I didn't deal with. Since I did it mutated, turned into a different sickness that's deadly. This sickness is called also meningitis, and it is a very deadly sickness. Like, you not with meningitis. It is evil. So then I told you guys what the sickness is, meningitis. You guys how I almost died. Now, how do you deal with a cold so it doesn't turn into meningitis? Well, before you can do anything to stop your cold, you can't work on yourself physically and working here mentally. So I learned this trick a while ago. So what are the germs doing? There's good germs and bad germs in your body. They're battling. And the bad germs win, you die. If the good germs win, you live. And usually the good germs win. But you don't do anything to help them, you could almost die like I did with meningitis. So what do you do? Well, before you work on yourself physically and get rid of the bad germs, you work on yourself mentally. Like, So this I was like, these bad germs are eating my insides. I'm dying. And the first time I just had it, I was like, not the first thing I had. First time I just doing anything, I was like, just sitting downstairs, feeling awful, watching movies all night, and I did not like it. Then I'm like, no, this is not me. I'm not the kind of guy to do that. I was like, for these bad germs, I'm not gonna make an easy meal. So I went upstairs. I ate food, a lot of food actually. I drank water, had vitamins, um, took naps, and then all day I felt so bad. And then the next day, I was like, whoa, I feel like I can run 1,000 miles. So, before you start doing that kind of stuff, the water stuff, you must first tell yourself that those bad germs, you're not gonna make an easy meal for them. They want to eat you, they don't have to work for it. So, how you rid of them? Well, in this is one of your two best friends. One of the two guys that help you out the most. Well, I got two of them. That'll help you out. Number one, sleep. Getting a ton of sleep is really going to help you rest a lot. And that is going to help you heal quicker. But you can't just heal by sleeping nonstop. You're going to have to be awake sometimes. You're going to have to do more than sleep. This is going to slow them down a lot, but it's not going to save your life. So, what else can you do to get rid of these bad germs? Number two is actually, well, I'm really tired though. Sorry, I really just real like right after I went over nap. Number two is drinking a lot of water. Yep. Water is really gonna help a lot. Yeah. The more water you drink, harder it's gonna be for the germs to beat you. I know when you're thinking, you're like, oh yeah, well, it's not that easy. I bet you're not sick because you just drink water and it's fine. I feel so sick, I don't even want to drink water. Guys, did I say it feels good to do this? No, my stomach hurts too, a lot actually. I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I'm not, probably this for all day, but point is, I know it feels really awful. My stomach hurts so bad, just under a sip of water. And that's how bad this is, but it's what you have to do. You have to do this if you want to heal. If you don't do this, you're not going to win this battle. The bad germs from here over your body. You have to do this. Last time I didn't do this, that's when meningitis came and got me. I really just did not think about it. Just pretend I was fine. And then had a cold meningitis. Cold mutated. The meningitis. And that's not good. Because if you don't do anything, you got your cold, and then you have meningitis. I was lucky to survive. But now I know to do this. I don't know the hard way. If I don't do this, I might not be so lucky next time. And if you don't do this, you probably won't be as lucky as me. That's what's scary about it. That's why you have to do this and make sure to get rid of your cold. Because if you don't, well, isn't it a small cold? It would probably be fine. If it's a nasty cold, like the thing I have right now, you're probably dead. unless you do what you're doing, and you do what I'm doing. Again, rest, eating soft food. I usually take ibuprofen before I eat food because of my sore throat, and then drinking water. So, before we end this video, I would like to do one thing. I forgot how to do it because actually I'm not very good at this new. Then out it is. I'll see you guys in a sec.